Hello y'all and welcome back to the channel. Marquita here. I know it's been a minute. Wrapping up the school year. So excited about that. But I am going to be doing a collective haul again today, and I like these because they allow you to see different things from different places. I've been kind of out and about picking up some new things for spring and summer. And I will be doing another book review and haul because I did pick up a few more books while I was out. But today I'm just going to focus on just like some random items, some favorites, some returning favorites for a lot of people. So we have things from Trader Joe's, a new Stanley, we have some Bath and Body Works items, and a little mini Sephora haul. So I'm going to go through these things. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and also be sure to like and subscribe. And also let me know if you um, like any of these items, or you plan on maybe checking them out during the spring summer, because most of the things I have are either new for spring and summer, or they may be seasonal. So make sure that you make note of that if you do see something that you like and that you are heading to the store to get it or order it online pretty soon, so as long as it's still available. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll just start with my mini Sephora haul since my bag is right here. I actually went there today. I didn't really go for anything super specific. I was just kind of going to check out some of the newer scents that I knew were out, but I just haven't had a chance to sniff. Um, and I did end up making a purchase. And for the most part, my purchase was um, fragrance. And I will be making more fragrance purchases, and we'll talk about that after we look at it. So starting with Sephora here, a little mini Sephora haul. And although this bag is small, this is roughly $100 worth of stuff. But we still love Sephora. So the first thing that I picked up was a Clean Reserve layering collection. So this is called the Gourmand Goddess layering collection, and it has four perfume sprays. They are 0.17 ounces, so these are kind of like good travel and sample sizes. And again, there are four in here, and it's $34. And I have another one of these with a different combination of scents. It does have a couple of the ones in here, but I picked this up because it does have one of the newer Clean Reserve scents that I tried already and knew that I liked. And I almost bought the full size travel, but then when I saw this set, I was like, well, let me just get another set, because one, it will allow me to have it and kind of wear it and try it before I commit to like the bigger travel size. And then also I have one of the ones already in here. I actually have the other three in some capacity. So this set includes the new caramel swirl, which I absolutely love so far. It smells like caramel. It really does. Whipped cherry, which is relatively new. It came out a little while ago, a few months ago. And I have this one already. I really like it, and I like to pair it with the Bath and Body Works. Can I think of the color? The lotion that smells like, I think it's called Pretty in Pink, and it reminds me of the original Jergens lotion. So if you guys can remember back to when Jergens had that kind of cherry scent, that is what Pretty in Pink by Bath and Body Works smells like. And there's also kind of the vibe, not exact match, but a close enough of a complimentary vibe as the Clean Reserve Whipped Cherry gives. So if you like that scent, you'll probably like Whipped Cherry, and so that's why I was glad to pick this up with both of those. But I already have a whipped cherry of this size, and sparkling sugar. I don't think I have this one yet, but I have smelt it and I liked it. And then they always put in skin in these trios, or in these, not trios, but in these collections here. Um, and this one is Skin is a reserve blend, meaning it's like their brand, and it doesn't have a super specific scent. These are, if you're not familiar with the Clean Reserve brand, one, they are, as they say, clean fragrances or a clean brand. So if you are focused on that, or you try to migrate towards like clean fragrances or clean brands, Clean Reserve is one. And also I've been using their fragrances for a while. I also have some full size and some regular travel size. I like for example, Rain. Absolutely love it. Smells divine. And I found another one on sale one time at a Nordstrom. It was Nordstrom Rack. No, it wasn't Nordstrom Rack. It was Macy's in backstage, and I found a full-size bottle of one of their scents that I own now. And I absolutely love it. So I haven't been disappointed with Clean Reserve scents. I will say these are layering. This is a layering collection. So if you're someone who likes to layer, whether it be with other Clean Reserve scents or with something else that you have, like for example, I mentioned the lotion Bath and Body Works with the whipped cherry. That is what they're for. So these are like skin scents. So you're not necessarily going to leave a trail behind you. That's not what these do. These types of scents do, but they are good if you layer them. You might get that effect, but they do complement a lot of other things. So I love them. And sets like this are good to try them out and also get a pretty decent size. So it's bigger than like a little trial size, but it's also good for traveling and good enough to let you try it out to figure out, how it wears on you and if you really do like that scent. So again, the Clean Reserve Gourmand Goodies Layering Collection for $34. Highly recommend you get these 4 scents. And again, those scents are the Caramel Swirl, Whipped Cherry, Sparkling Sugar, and Skin. And they do have other combos with different scents that they offer. So if you ever want to try the Clean Reserve scents, I highly recommend picking up these sets because you get to try multiple sets at once, and they're good travel size options before you invest in a larger, because their full size bottles are run roughly $100 or a little more. So you definitely want to, try them out before you buy in some capacity. Now, the other scent that I got was a total surprise. Didn't even know it existed. Wasn't looking for it. It just happened to be on display. It was a K. Alli scent. Now, I'm familiar with K. Alli, and I have a couple of her scents. I have the wedding, the white one. Was it the Santa? I can't remember what the name was, but yeah, I have the white one that came out with a, excuse me, y'all, wedding collection, and I do like it. Would I want the full size bottle? Not necessarily, but I do have like this size, and I like it, and I do wear it from time to time. It is a different scent. I can see why people liked it, but it's not necessarily my particular favorite scent scent combination, and that's just because of what I like. I like more of a sweet or a floral or fruity, whereas that is not. It is a more not mature in as in old lady mature, but I think it is more of what I would call a formal scent. Whereas I like more playful. I do like to smell delicious and edible sometimes, so that can be sexy as well. I guess you could say sexy or sensual, but I do feel like the that wedding scent K. Alli one is a very nice, like if you're going out for the evening or whatnot, like that would be when I would think to wear that. But sometimes I do just toss it on a Saturday. But anyway, on to the one that I picked up, the Eden Sweet Peach. This one, it says like number 35. I know some of them have the numbers, but this is essentially like the travel size, except for instead of getting the kind of long regular travel size, I like the cute little bottles because I just like the way they look. But it's the same amount, I do believe. And Sweet Peach, I'll go ahead and open it. I did try, they do have the full size bottle, and I think I honestly will get one of the full size bottles. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to get, but I really liked it, and I put it on in the store. It was the first thing I sprayed when I went in there, and I love the peaches there. Like, you really get peach, and it's not a cheap peach. It's not an artificially, some peach scents can be kind of heavy on the artificial scents and whatnot, but not this one. It was done very well. So here's what it looks like. The notes for this one are sweet peach, red apple, frangipani, I'm not saying that right, nectarine, and oak moss and musk. Now, I definitely get the peach right away. As the dry down, I get the kind of citrusy from the nectarine, so think like an orange and a peach. And then, of course, the musk and the oakness. Red apple, I love it. I love the combination. I just adore the way it smells. And if you have been watching, I did an Ulta haul not so long ago, or not necessarily a haul, but I mentioned Ulta, and I had picked up the Lancome peaches and roses. That smelled so great that I got the full size bottle of that, and that is where this sweet peach, Eden Sweet Peach from K. Alli, is going in that same category. So I think my scent for the summer is going to be peach. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know, what is your what do you think your signature scent is going to be for the warm, for the spring, summer, or just for summer, or even just right now? What's your mood? What's your signature scent? Like I said, I do like sweet, whether it's a sweet floral, whether it's just like sweet, sweet like food, whatever it is, that's kind of what I like. And I like, things to make me smell desirable in some way, whether it's edible, like the speech, or if it's just more of a alluring kind of scent. So I do like this one. But Eden Sweet Peach, highly, highly recommend if you do like sweeter or if you like peach scents, you're gonna like this, or even like a citrusy kind of scent. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding this to my collection. I do like the pistachio. I would have picked up this size pistachio, but I didn't see it in the store, and it may have been in there. I just wasn't looking that hard. But I am going to do another Sephora order soon, and I will probably include that one. I know sometimes people talk about Kayali fragrances not lasting that long. I can say that I know the wedding one definitely does last on things like clothing. Um, so keep that into consideration. I will say I sprayed it on my wrist, and it definitely lasted while I was walking around in Sephora, and I could still smell it a little bit after. So I I know that they're not an all day scent for sure, but I think it does have decent longevity. And last but not least, the things that I picked up from Sephora are from K Skin. This is Winnie Harlow's line. If you are not familiar with it already, it is a sun care, skincare line. So she has these two things are lip balms, the owl lip balms. So they are lip balms that have sunscreen in them, SPF 30. I got these when they first came out. Apparently, she has changed the tip of them because people were saying that it did get clogged, and you would have to either cut a hole and then you waste a lot of product and all of that. And these are $16. Yeah, $16 a piece. So we don't want to be wasting product. You can get a super clear one, but I like the color ones, which actually do have pretty decent color payoff. And so I picked up another because I already own this one, Bad Gal Berry, which is a nice kind of deep red, similar to what I'm wearing, maybe a little deeper than what I'm wearing. And then I picked up a new one, Coco Cabana. And when I say new, I mean new to me because I haven't had this one. And this one is like a chocolate brown, I do believe. So she, like I said, she also has clear. I love the scent of it. It has a little bit of flavor too. It's water resistant for 40 minutes. And again, it's SPF 30. And all of that is included. She also has some body lotions and things if you're looking for those things as well. For sun skincare, but again, this is K Skin model Winnie Harlow brand or line. Let me know if you picked up anything else from Sephora, or if you tried any of those things before, or even what some of your favorite scents are for spring, summer when it comes down to the fragrances, especially if it's a Kayali scent or maybe even a Clean Reserve or something like that. So moving on from Sephora, but since we're in the kind of beauty and all of that, I'm going to share my Trader Joe's favorite that is something that is not new. It has been out before and it's come in different variations, but it's back and it is a fan favorite, and that is the Brazil nut scent in the body wash and lotion and kind of skincare section. So I had not seen the body wash until last fall, and I picked up one. I'm actually just finishing it up because I just used it this past month, and I really like it. I knew I liked the scent, but you never know. I never used a Trader Joe's body wash. I didn't know like what the level of moisture would be, or just how I would like it in general, but I really like it. And it is in a pump, but it's a very easy pump. Didn't have any issues with it clogging up or not working or whatnot. It works fine, and like I said, I'm almost finished with it and I haven't had any issues. So the Brazil nut body wash is made with coconut oil and shea butter, so that should have been my sign right there that it's gonna be good. And it's 16 ounces and it's $5.99. So I picked up two because like I said, I'm finishing up the first one that I tried, and I got two more because I know that this scent, Brazil nut, is super popular and people lose their minds and buy it all out. So I was not crazy, didn't go overboard, just bought two. And that should at least be 2 more months worth. I'm not going to use it back to back probably, but just to have them in stock because we like them. And in addition to the body wash, they did have the body oil as well if you like that, if you tried it before. I picked up the Brazil Nut Body Butter so we can match and keep that scent going. I do really like the scent. The butter has acai and I think this is guarana extracts. These it's 8 ounces, so you can see it. I do have one of these already, so like last time I bought it, I bought, the body wash and the body butter to try. And also, I don't know if you guys remember, they have the gift sets that had the spray, the body spray of the scent, a travel size of the body lotion, so it's a small tin, and then they also had the oil. So I own some of the oil, so that's why I didn't get. They had a full size oil, which was $6.99. The body butter is also $5.99. Body wash, body butter, $5.99. They also have a body scrub, same scent. I believe it was also $5.99. The only thing that was more expensive was the oil, and it was $6.99. Now I do have some of the oil left from the gift set because I bought 2 of them, and it's a smaller bottle, so travel size. But I like this, love the scent, and love that it does leave a nice little shine, little glow on the skin, but it's not the most moisturizing. So I wouldn't use that as my sole moisturizer. But if I want to add, that little sheen or something like that, definitely would recommend it. So if you are looking to buy that individually, you can. I don't know if I would go back and get the full size of that just because I have other oils, and two, like I said, it's more of for a look and the scent than it is for the moisture, and because yeah, we don't want to be ashy. So these two, I got 2 of each. Just wanted to share that. They're back at your Trader Joe's. Go check it out. Next up, we're gonna move on to Bath and Body Works. And yeah, that still has some more scent, but there is something very special that I wanted that I finally went back and got, and I was able to use my coupon on it. And that was, I think I mentioned this in a previous haul when the Disney Princess stuff came out. The Mulan candle holder. I love this from the time I saw it in the relaunch. So this was like the second round 2 of the princess stuff. This is from the Disney Princess collection, as you can see. And this is what one side looks like. It has her sword and the flowers, and then the other side has the fan. I love the color scheme they went with this, as well as with the floral pieces. I just really thought this was gorgeous when they released it, and so I didn't want to pay full price because who does? The full price is $59.95. I had a 20% off coupon, so that's what I used to purchase this. This was so pretty. And I went in store and just had it, and I got the last ones. I feel like it was made for me. It was meant for me to have this one because I know this collection has been out for a while, and a lot of the um, extra pieces, they still have plenty of the body stuff in most places and candles from that collection, but the extra things like this and the wallflower plugs and all of those, not as much, not so much in some places. So I was happy to be able to still snag that, even though it's been out for a while. And continuing on, Bath and Body Works was also doing a special for rewards members. So if you are a rewards member, highly recommend it. It's free. You earn points every time you purchase, like many programs. And you get a lot of rewards, and you also get special deals and offers and early access to certain things. So they were having a special for rewards members where you got to pick a 3-wick candle and a body spray for $19.95. So essentially, is really like getting the candle for a slight discount and getting your body care free. So I decided to do that deal in addition to my picking up my candle holder, and so I got the At the Beach full size body spray because you guys know I love this scent. I love the beach in general. I love this scent. It really does give beach vibes. And I have the lotion. I have the full size lotion. I have the travel size of the lotion and spray. So yeah, I got that. And then for my 3-wick candle, I picked up Moonlit Goddess. I really love this scent. I think I picked it up. It came out, I want to say, like this winter. It was like a new scent. And so I had picked up the wallflowers and I really liked it. And so the notes are French lavender, pear blossom, and golden vanilla. And you guys know I'm really picky about the vanillas, but it blends very well with the French lavender. And then I love pear as well. So the pear blossom is great. So this is just a really nice candle here, not only aesthetically pleasing, but also it smells really good. So I will be, if you just want to see how things sit in the Mulan holder, let me hold back here. guys can see. I think it's backwards. Hold on. There we go. This is what it looks like when the candle is in the candle holder for Mulan. But yeah, I really liked that scent. So I picked that up. So those are my Bath and Body Works items. Still trying to figure out where I want to put the candle holder, whether I want to put it in my bathroom or if I want to keep it as my living room display, because right now I still have my polar bear. But either way. All right, now moving on from kind of like the body care, things like that, I have a couple of things from Aldi, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, last gonna wrap up with Aldi and then my Stanley Cup. So with Aldi, they just released some new coolers. These were $8.99. They have it in this kind of orangey color, kind of a burnt orange color, and then they also have, not have it upside down, and then they also have it in, I think green was the other color that I've seen so far. I saw it on the website, the Isle of Shame. So I just want to show you what it looks like. It does have, your straps. It is very sturdy, and it looks flimsy because I haven't put the thing down in the middle inside. But as you can see, it has the full. You can keep things cool or hot. And then also just put the little thing in the middle down so you guys can see in there. I put that down. So now it's solid. So it is nice to have. I absolutely love it. And for $8.99, you cannot beat that. I'm probably going to get the other color too and just keep these, or at least one of them, in my car at all times, because sometimes I do go out of town and I want to, and this is what it looks like right now. It's got the plastic in it, but just so you can see the bottom without the thing down. And as you can see, you can close it back up, and so it's very compact, doesn't take up a lot of space. But what I was saying is that sometimes I travel, and there are different grocery stores, and there are things I like from those stores, and I don't have them down here where I am, and so I have a little cooler that I carry with me, but it's a like hard cooler, like the Igloo little cooler, and so it would be nice to have something that I can keep in the car, and it also doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can haul my food back safely when I buy like refrigerated or frozen items. So that's what I got that for. And next from Aldi, and also the last thing that I got from Aldi that I want to show you, was just another planter. I've showed these before in my Aldi hauls. These are $4.99. They come in a couple of different a few other designs. This is the only color that I've seen with this particular pattern, which they call the Ripple Planter. And then there's another one that has like the thicker kind of chunky blocking, but these are like nice ceramic, and for $4.99. And I've showed you guys how I do my hack with the clear thing that I got from Lowe's and Make My Plants. I'm still using them, so I just picked them up. They only had like 2 or 3 more in this particular design in my store. They didn't have the other one, so I'm gonna try and go to one more Aldi and see if I can get maybe 1 to 2 more, maybe 2 more in the other designs as well, because those came in black and kind of an off-white. So just want to add those. And finally, we're gonna wrap up with my newest Stanley purchase. And let me start with my normal disclaimer. Whenever you guys, if you've seen me do any Stanley reviews or showings about my purchases, I'm not a Stanley girl. I'm really not. I'm not one of those people who, buys out all the Stanleys and always be trying to get them. That's not me. But when I see some cute cups, I do buy them. So I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a collector, but I like pretty cute things. And I love the 20 ounce, which is what this is. And pretty much all the Stanleys I purchased, with the exception of the Wicked Collection Glenda one, I got in the 30 ounce. Everything else I bought have been 20 ounces because I really like these. They're cute, convenient. And this is part of the new collection. I guess it's like the 4th of July Patriotic Collection. I don't know the official name, but it's $35 and this is what it looks like. Super cute. They also have blue and pink stripes. They don't have solid. I wish they may have had like the blue like this in the 20 ounce, but they didn't. They only had the 30 and 40 in the blue. But I didn't have anything white or like that, so I picked this one up. So again, $35. And I got it from Target. I'm not sure if it's available other places for that particular collection other than online. But that is all I have for you guys. Let me know if you saw anything that you liked or that you might be interested in getting. And any other ideas that you might have for spring, summer scents, whether it be Ulta or Sephora or anywhere else. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.